Have you or your drumline ever had any issues with your scoops falling off or cracking or anything like that? If so, you're probably going to want to watch this video. What's up, Minecraft? This is one of the more exciting videos that I've done. I'm really stoked to test these out and see what they're all about. Huge thank you to David Weber over there at Drum Break for not only making such a cool product, but being so kind to send me 2 customized pieces. As you see, they have my logo on them, which I'm super excited about. So what is this product and what's the purpose of it? So if you've ever marched a group in drumline that uses scoops to project sound, you'll find that they're normally made with like cheap plastic and also attached with Velcro. Not only does the plastic kind of break a lot, but also they weather over time, and the Velcro, like in the sun, the Velcro will fall off and kind of leave residue on your rims that it's pretty hard to clean off. And that's especially annoying when you have such a pretty drum like this. So I've marched 2 seasons of drum corps, and we've used the normal like default scoops both years. And we've definitely had some issues where the Velcro might not line up, or the Velcro falls off, or our scoops keep falling off in the middle of a run. And not only is that just annoying, but it also, like in the middle of a rep, it does kind of change the sound a little bit. So you want something that's more reliable, something that's gonna stay on, something that's not gonna break. This stuff is like twice as thick as your typical scoop, right? I can bend this thing all I want, it's not gonna break. And it makes a fun sound. Let's try this one. That might be the most fun part about these. But yeah, point is, these are not gonna break. So I'm gonna play a quick clip of David explaining this better than I would be able to, just because he made the product, so he knows more about it than I will. So here's that clip.
The original goal with Super Scoop was to design a projector as though it's actually a piece of the instrument. In the same way you never put low quality heads on your snare drum, there's just no need to settle for paper thin, flimsy projectors. Many people probably look at this product and think the only thing that makes it unique is the snap-on element, but in reality, it's the projector itself that really makes it stand out. Each shape is cut from 16-inch thick UV-graded polycarbonate, which is double the thickness of traditional scoops. This not only makes for an ultra-durable product, but it actually allows the scoop to resonate with the sound of the snare drum, not just reflecting the sound forwards, but truly amplifying it.
So yeah, really cool. Twice as thick, super durable, resonates with the drum. That's something that I wouldn't have even imagined, but that's really cool. So it's gonna project the sound probably twice as much as your normal scoop will. And we're gonna do some sound tests later in this video. So let's go ahead and throw these on my drum. Before we do that, I just wanna shout out, each one of these comes with some stickers, some fun little stickers for your laptop, your phone case, whatever you wanna use them for. But there's a wide variety of them too. There's a bunch of different kinds. So super cool. It also comes with extra threads for your screws and stuff. He also wrote me a note, says have fun and play clean. Thank you, David. I'll do my best to play as clean as I can for you. So each one of these comes with a mounting kit. They come in these little boxes, and in one of these boxes, there are 4 clamps, and they clamp onto the bottom rim of your drum. So that eliminates that Velcro residue nonsense. So not only are these clamps going to be more sturdy, but they're also not going to leave residue when you want to take the scoops off. So if your high school uses the same drums going from marching band to indoor, and they like to use scoops for marching band but not indoor, because most groups don't use scoops for indoor, you're not going to have to worry about cleaning residue off your drums when you take those scoops off from marching band and then going into your indoor season. So you apply them and take them off super quick. Nice and simple. So in this box, it also comes with some instructions on just how to put the clamps on. So I'm gonna use this black scoop on this drum because it has black rims and I think it's gonna look nicer. And then I also have another Mapex drum with white rims, which is where I'm gonna use this one. So these are gonna look really cool. All right, so to get these mounting brackets assembled, what you wanna do is find a flat surface like a table or a desk or something. And then you wanna take your scoop, flip it over like this, and then you want to take all of these threads here, not the screws, the actual threads themselves. It's a pretty tight fit so that it stays nice and sturdy, but you want to just press them in like that through each of these holes. Cool. So now you got these threads through there and they are not going anywhere. And then what you want to do is you want to take the actual brackets themselves and then you're just going to place them on there like this. Take your screw, thread it through there, and then use your screwdriver to tighten it. And there you go. There's one done. So let's do the rest of them. Voila. All right, let's go ahead and throw this thing on there. There we go. Super clean and easy installation. And this thing's not going anywhere. This works with every drum too. It's not just Mapex. So if you have a Pearl or a Yamaha or whatever different kind of drum you have, it clamps on every single bottom rim that you could imagine. So no need to worry about getting a whole new drum just for this scoop. So let me bring this a little closer so you can kind of see what's going on here. So super cool scoop that has my name on it, first of all, but also, so these mounting brackets, they clip underneath the bottom rim, and then they just kind of hook onto the top of that bottom rim. And then there's a nice slit in it so that it goes around your snare guts. So you may be wondering, why are these two scoops different shaped? Well, not only do they just kind of add a little bit of customization, you can choose your own shape, but also they project sound in a little bit different ways. So this one's the classic model, a typical shape that you'll see in most scoops, projects the sound a normal amount. This one down here is the mod model. So this one is gonna project the sound pretty similarly to that one just because the depth is kind of the same. So this one's made to look super cool and sharp without sacrificing any of the sound projection that you get out of the classic one. They also have a bold model, which is deeper. It's kind of the same general shape as this, except this extends out lower, kind of like that. So maybe if you have a small drum line and you're looking to project your sound even more so than a normal scoop would, then the bold model is gonna be the way to go for sure. So let's take this thing outside and get a couple sound tests with and without the scoop to see the difference.
So yeah, as you see, a pretty drastic change in the volume.
So one more huge thank you to David Weber over there at Drum Break for sending me these super cool customized pieces. It's always super cool to see new innovations in the marching arts. If you want to get one of these scoops yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you can go order one yourself. And if you have a logo or an image that you want to implement down here in the same spot, then you're able to do that because he has a customization tab, so you can throw your own stuff on there. Be sure to go check that out. So yeah, again, thank you, David. This is one of the most fun things that I've had the pleasure of reviewing. Hopefully you guys liked it too. I'll see you in the next Marching Arts review. Peace.